We are doing NBA player props here on PrizePicks for Monday, October 24th. Before we get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit by using that link or using promo code TUFF. There is a Discord link in the description below of this video where we're building a strong community, over 1,000 members now in the Discord. Go ahead and check out that link in the description, as well as Patreon link in the description below of this video, where I do post all the plays here I'm making on PrizePicks for each given sport that I do play: NBA, college football, NFL. Multiple posts on Patreon every single day, so go ahead and check out that. But let's get into it, you guys. 2 total player props here that I like from the NBA slate today. We do have a decent amount of games. I think we want to say 9 games today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 games today on the NBA slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 8 games on the slate today. PrizePicks, 2 total player props that I do like. Again, not a gambling expert, not financial advice, simply just plays I'm personally looking at making, hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player props here. But these 2 player props here that I'm making on PrizePicks, let's get into it. The first one is going to be a points prop, and actually both these are going to be points props. It's going to be Julius Randle over 20.5 points here against the Orlando Magic. Now, Julius, 2 games this season. First game of the year had 24, 11, and 6 against the Orlando Magic, and then in the second game only played 25 minutes. Super close game, this is actually a blowout. Knicks, Detroit, the Knicks blew them out. He only played 25 minutes, still had 15 points in 25 minutes. Went 5 for 12 from the field, 41% field goal percentage. Did hit 2 of 3 3-pointers, and then hit 2 of 6 here in that first game against the Memphis Grizzlies. But this Knicks Orlando Magic game here, over under set at 221.5. So not the highest, but again not the lowest over under on the day here for Julius Randle. Knicks Orlando. Orlando is 0-3. Knicks are 1-1. Knicks should be pretty well rested in this game. Orlando, I believe, played yesterday, or they played Saturday. Nonetheless, Knicks are well rested for this game, only being the 3rd game of the season. It is Orlando's 4th game. But I like this play for reasons. One, if we take a look at opponent averages versus the power forward position, right, points, the Orlando Magic are giving up the most points to the power forward position, and it's really not even close. 34.5 points total per game against the power forwards have had against the Orlando Magic. The next closest team is the Houston Rockets at 30.7. So there's going to be quite a bit of opportunities here for Julius Randle. Field goal percentage, they're hitting, teams are scoring 65.2% at a field goal percentage against the Orlando Magic, power forward position, that is. And overall, look at 3-point attempts as well. Orlando Magic, 8.9 3-point attempts to power forwards. I think Julius Randle, 20.5 seems like pretty easy line here for him to get. They're talking about a guy that averaged 21, even 26, I think, the year before that. We've seen power forwards really, really feast here. And it kind of sucks because I like Paolo Banchero a lot. Paolo Banchero has been playing extremely well, 27, 20, and 23 points per game all year. But Julius facing the Magic, Paolo being a rookie, Julius being a veteran, I think they go to him early and often. We saw Bogdanovich, who plays the power forward in this offense, have 24 points. We saw John Collins, who you wouldn't even say has a supreme offensive arsenal. He had 23 and 13 against the Magic. And then we saw Jason Tatum, who plays the power forward position, have 40 points. So quite a bit of opportunity here for Julius. Hopefully this game stays close so we can play at least 30-plus minutes in this game. But I'm taking the over here, Julius Randle, 20.5 for teams that have just been absolutely feasting against the Magic at the power forward position. The next player prop is going to be another one we took last week. I think people were kind of hating me on it, but I like Kyrie Irving over 25.5 points here against the Memphis Grizzlies. This game here, Brooklyn versus Memphis, has, I believe, the highest over-under on the day, right? Or second highest. Spurs, Minnesota. We're still waiting for these props to drop on PrizePicks. They're still not there, I don't believe. Let's just take a look here real quick live. Yeah, no, still not there, but the second highest over-under on the day, Spurs or Memphis Grizzlies versus the Brooklyn Nets at 233 total points here. Right, so for Brooklyn, Kyrie had that horrible first game of the season here, but definitely bounced back. He had 30 points against Toronto, 37, shot 11 for 24 from the field. That first game, again, 6 for 19. Kyrie's not going to shoot 6 for 19. He, increased his field goal percentage by around 14 points from game 1 to game 2 here. Missed all 6 of his 3-point attempts in game 1, went 5 for 13 in the second game against Toronto. But I like this play again because Ja Morant is obviously on the offensive side of the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies, and Ja Morant doesn't really play much defense, right? So if you take a look at this, NBA opponent averages, point guard position, points, the Memphis Grizzlies here, 29.4% points, 29.4 total points per game to the point guard position here. And Detroit, Phoenix, Sacramento, and the Lakers all are not playing today. So again, this gives us a great opportunity here to take Kyrie. Not saying John Morant's not a great defender, but I mean he gets cooked on defense, especially with a guy like Kyrie Irving. We saw Jalen Green, who doesn't play point guard, but Jalen Green, who had 33 points against the Memphis Grizzlies, and then we saw Luka. I think this was yesterday or the day before. He had 32. Right, I think this game was on Saturday. I'm not sure when this game was. Saturday, October 22nd. Yeah, so Saturday, Luka had the Mavericks destroyed them. But Luka had 32, 12 for 23, and then even Spencer Dinwiddie played 28 minutes and had 15 points. Like this spot here for Kyrie. Again, out of all the teams playing today, the Memphis Grizzlies give up the most points to the point guard position through 3 games, but 29.4% or 29.4 points per game to the point guard position. I like the over here for Kyrie Irving at 25.5 points. So again, these are the 2 total player props here. Both points props here for both these guys. Julius over 20.5 points. Kyrie Irving over 25.5 points. Again, Patreon plays are live. I should be adding a few more to those, before these games start here. But at the time of this video, Patreon plays should be live. Drop a like on this video, guys. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.